Good evening, brothers and sisters. It is 8:51 p.m. Central Standard Time on January 5th, and this is a look at our Italian model for our Schumann. As you can see, we're looking at a very interesting pattern here going on in between. I mean, how do you get this red, which is in alarm mode, really, in event mode, without it being on the ground and reaching up? It is literally in the middle of the sky, and we've got it reaching from the top down, not here up. So there's something happening that happened here at 2000 UTC time, which is 8 p.m. and we can clearly see that something was happening here on our geophone. So the other thing that's got me kind of perplexed is, once again, look at our VLF. This is our electromagnetic field. I mean, look at all of this action going on. There's something that's happening. And then when I came over to check the Schumann for the Russian model, Houston, we have a problem. We had 19 hours of blackout here, and it looks like just as it's starting to come into event mode, like we had over here, boom, they shut it off. This is the Russian model. Why are they shutting this off? Again, that's two of them. But Houston, we have an even bigger problem is over on Lasco and seeds. So here we are over on Lasco we're at Space Weather Prediction Center. They've got Lasco C3 and Lasco C2. Watch Lasco C3. Now, obviously, that's Venus right up above us, right? Or supposedly. We got a little friend right here. Okay? But we've got some missing data going on here. 618 to 630? Yeah, that's correct. But that's not. 642 to 1030. That's almost 4 hours of missing data that we got going on there. And then as we go on, but wait, there's more. There it is. 1206 to 2018. How many hours is that, folks? That's 8 hours. 8 hours of missing data. Why? What the crap is going on here? And then over here on Lasco C2, same thing. Starts off at 5:48 in the morning. We got there's a couple of friends out there, but can you guys see the difference there? You guys see it? There's a light bending right here that's going on. This stays the same and this changes. Watch again closely. See that? So they blurred something out that they didn't want us to see. And then we got a friend here with his little la 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 behind him, and then we jump 4 hours. Yep. And then look, there's a friend right up here coming right at us. There's another one here with a little fla la 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 behind him. So, and then from 12 to 2024, what is that time? That's 8 hours and 24 minutes. Plus 4? That's over 12 hours. And then we got something going on right over here. Not sure exactly what that is, but something happened right there. So, yeah, what's going on, Lasco? But that's not even the part that's really got me making a video tonight. We know this is Venus. We know that this is Lasco C3, right? Lasco C3 is further away than Lasco C2. You see this white disk right here in the center is the sun. Okay, so this is how much distance is covering the sun so that we can actually see our flares, right? Lasco C2, or C3 over here, this is our disk, and this is the center, this is the size of the sun, supposedly, right? So that way, there's more surface for it to clear before we can see it. So this satellite is farther away than this one. So why is it on seeds I'm seeing it on Lasco C2 when it's not here on Lasco C2 here? And it's on Lasco C3. What the fragnog is going on here? So, yeah, this is seeds, and we are actually getting it at time 1012, and we don't have a 1012 over here. We don't have a 1012. Watch. See that? It's gone. 1012 is missing. Intentionally. But I found it over here. This is the location for Venus over here on Lasco C3. So why am I seeing it on Lasco C2 here on seeds? What the heck is going on here, folks? I don't know. If anybody can explain to me, I would greatly appreciate it. But yeah, funny enough, they forget about this one. And we can see a lot of stuff. So as things are going on, we got another friend up here. There are a few friends, and this one actually has times. Oh, look, there's a good one right down here. But this one, we actually have more time to kind of fill in the gaps. This is why I do this, folks. That's why I try to use multiple sources so that I can see what's going on and bring it to you guys as I find it. Now, one of the other interesting things that I found was over on SDO, Solar Dynamics Observatory, in green. Again, this right here is 94 angstroms of light, which gives us this green view. And look at this. Whoop. Yeah, there's a friend right there. Going across the sun. There he is. You can clearly see him, and you can see the trail behind him. So, now the sun is quiet right now. We do have 2 named sunspots, and they're going to be coming around the bend. And so here within the next day or 2, we're going to start seeing our solar flares will actually start increasing. Our constant ray of flux, we're living in B class right now for flares, but it'll actually start going up again because this is coming around the bend, and looks like we got one coming around the bend here as well. I am happy to report that Solar Dynamic Observatory has actually brought back my favorite one. This is an overlay of 211 angstroms of light, 193, and 171. This one actually allows us to see much more what's going on as far as I'm concerned with the surface of the sun when it comes to solar tsunamis. And we can even catch friends. That's right. That's why I like it so much, because I can get some really good pictures of some friends, if you will, traversing the sun or by the sun in any way, shape, or form. I actually backed this up to the first for us, so we can actually take a look. Now, keep an eye on this area here and everything, and up here, and then as it's going around the bend, watch all of the explosions that happen. It is very, very significant. Look at that. Did you see that? Boom. And boom. There's another big release there. Then we could see that nice little tsunami that kind of came across this way coming at us. That was some plasma. Makes you wonder, why was this down for so long? This was down for about a month, by the way, you guys. If you haven't noticed, I haven't been showing this a lot. Well, that's because it's been down. They haven't had it up and running, which is extremely frustrating, because this one really allows us to see what's going on. I mean, that pop that was a big one. That was a big one. That was a big one. Man, we're really dodging the bullet with this. And then looking over here at spaceweatherlive.com, we're looking at Enlil, Anunnaki's god. And we're checking out, that's the name of this model. And we're looking at taking a bunch of plasma. Now, and according to Enlil, we're only going to be in like 15. You know, we barely break 15 right over here on about the 10th. But if you notice, the plasma gets worse as it passes us. How is that possible? It's going to be more concentrated at the surface, which is the sun, which is this. This here is Earth. So this here is the spiral, because, you know, we're going around orbit and the sun is rotating, so that's kind of how it spins out. And this is looking at it from, I guess this would be a side view, and this would be looking down at it. So I don't understand how that works, but whatever. And then this is NOAA. This is NOAA's chart from Enlil's, their version of our Enlil model. You can see that big explosion that we saw coming off the backside, and how it was pretty significant coming off there. The black line right here is not for marking. It's actually black is actually this 60 centimeters cubed, which is horrifically bad. But yeah, you can see that we're in constant state of plasma. Let's go check out the European Space Agency. Here we are, ESA, and it looks like, yeah, theirs looks a little bit better. You can see that we've got a much bigger window of just consistent plasma. And once again, it's peaking. Looks like here we're going to be about 20 to maybe 21 centimeters cubed on probably about the 10th, I'm going to say. Let's see when it gets here. Yep, around the 10th. So, yeah, everybody stay safe out there. If anybody can give me any kind of answers for why we were seeing that on Lasco C2 and C3 for Venus, I would greatly appreciate it, because I'm confused. Anybody else confused? Stay safe out there, folks, and remember, love is the only way forward.